Vancouver, the city of Burnaby is asking for a court order that would allow officials to remove all structures and extinguish the ceremonial fire at the anti-pipeline protest encampment across from Kinder Morgan's Burnaby Mountain property. The move comes a week after the city issued a notice of eviction on July 18, giving Camp Cloud residents 72 hours to vacate the encampment. Quetzal Tattle, a spokesperson at Camp Cloud, said last week that the group protesting the Trans Mountain expansion project had no intention of leaving after the city of Burnaby issued an eviction notice. Jennifer Gauthier, for Star Metro Vancouver, Camp Cloud at the corner of Shelmont Street and Underhill Avenue in North Burnaby on Thursday. Jennifer Gauthier, for Star Metro, the city of Burnaby is seeking a court order allowing officials to evict Camp Cloud. Jennifer Gauthier, for Star Metro, last week. Quetzal Tattle, a member of the Stow Nation and a spokesperson for the camp, said the group had no intention of leaving its encampment, which is built upon unceded Coast Salish lands. Tattle, who previously won a lengthy court battle protecting her right to fish in Stow territory, told the Star it could violate her charter rights if Camp Cloud is evicted. "We are practicing our sacred and ceremonial ways," she said then. Article continued below. In response to Burnaby's application to the BC Supreme Court Thursday, Tattle said she plans to write to Queen Elizabeth and ask for third-party adjudication of the city's eviction notice. She wants Burnaby to back off until then. While the city said Camp Cloud has become unsafe, Tattle said the real concern is the diluted bitumen. "This is the Titanic going down and Aboriginal peoples are blowing the whistle," she said Thursday evening at the Vancouver Convention Centre, where the Assembly of First Nations wrapped up its annual General Assembly the same day. "The remaining 75 whales depend on each of us to stand up for them," she said, "as do the bears and the natural fish stocks." The Camp Cloud residents and guests to the encampment are protesting the Trans Mountain Pipeline expansion project, which would essentially twin the existing 1,100-kilometer pipeline, triple the flow of oil and result in a 7-fold increase in tanker traffic. Those opposed to the pipeline project are concerned about risks to the marine environment, increased greenhouse gas emissions, and that the pipeline does not have support from all Indigenous communities whose traditional lands it crosses. Burnaby City Manager Lambert Chu said the city's main concern is the expanded footprint of the camp in what he called unsafe structures, including a wooden carver's cabin. Article continued below. Our intent is to remove the unlawful structures. We're not there to restrict people who just want to protest the Kinder Morgan project, he said. Daytime protests would still be welcome at the site. Chu said the city has tried to get Camp Cloud to cooperate with the bylaw notices, but the occupants continue to show defiance. "We basically were left with no other choice but to seek a court order to allow us to enforce the bylaw," he said, noting that while the city does have the power to remove structures, it doesn't have the power to remove people who may be obstructing that work without the court order. With files from David P. Billainsly, Cruikshank is a Vancouver-based reporter covering the environment. Follow her on Twitter, @AinsCruikshank.